Welcome to the Soccer Academy. I'm Antonio Suave along with Nigel Roberts, and we're coming to you from the country of Jordan in the Middle East. As they say here, marhaba.
Gowak, which means welcome, let's have a good time. Kids, you're in for a fantastic show. The food, the people, the culture, and wait till you see the passion of the kids when they play this game. So don't go anywhere, stay right there, and we'll be back with more of the Soccer Academy.
As you know, the transition from soccer player to soccer standout can only be achieved through hard work, training, and practice. Also important is attitude. Having a good and positive attitude is fundamental to the game. It's not always quick and easy, but if you don't train to get into good physical shape, you may fall behind. Jordan, also known as the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, has a wonderful and rich soccer history.
Hi, my name is Sahel Matour. I grew up in Jordan. I play soccer since I was a kid. I grew up in the Ahli club. It's developed me very much. The players are very good, and we have very good coaches and staff very good. In the national team, we play very many matches, national matches. We went to Iran and we play against Syria, Iran, Iraq, Lebanon. And I want to continue my career in football, and I wish that I go out to be a professional player in Europe.
We're outside of the Royal Film Commission. The man, George David. George is the head of production for the Royal Film Commission. George, thanks for having us here.
Thank you.
So the Film Commission is relatively recent.
The Film Commission is recent, but filming in Jordan is not. That's been going on since the early 60s, since David Lean shot Lawrence of Arabia here.
You had the Indiana Jones series here, which was shot by Steven Spielberg, and it featured Harrison Ford.
After that, we had the Red Planet, Mission to Mars,
and Mummy Returns. And let's talk about the great locations here. You've got the Dead Sea, you've got Aqaba, you've got Petra, and behind us are some of the Roman ruins that you have in this city, and they're absolutely spectacular because just outside of here, you have some locations such as Jerash.
Exactly. Actually, we're standing in front of the Citadel, which is Roman and Byzantine ruins, one of the many in Jordan.
Well, you're doing great stuff here in Jordan, and we're really happy to be here.
Thank you.
And we hope to be back really soon, and we invite everybody in our viewing audience to try to visit the great city of Amman.
country of Jordan is a land full of contrast. Ancient, and modern. Arid and dry, and lush. Green, and wet. Peaceful, tranquil, and serene, and bustling, and full of life. Cultured and sophisticated, but always honoring its heritage and traditions. Muslim and Christian. Young and old, all living together in harmony in this magical land of natural beauty and wonder.
Marhaba! Welcome to the Al Rashid Coffee Shop. It's a cafe in the old section of Amman. And we're here with Fedra, who is the head of public relations for the Royal Film Commission of Jordan. Fedra, thanks for inviting us.
Well, it's lovely having you here, guys. Like you said, Antonio, we are in the old section of Amman, in downtown Amman, and we are at the ecotourism cafe, which is called Maqha Balat Rashid in Arabic. It overlooks all the different small shops with lots of little traditional Arabic jewelry, Arabic costumes, you know. This is where the hub of the excitement of, if you want traditional activities, this is where you come.
Would it be good to say that what you see here is a general or overall representation of what to expect throughout the country, because the people here are extremely friendly, are extremely outgoing, the hospitality is unsurpassed. Is that transcended throughout the entire country?
Yes, definitely. The Arab people are very well known for being friendly and being very hospitable. This is, I think, the norm you will find around the country.
What do you say we head out and grab something to eat?
I think so. Before we do that, we're going to head outside. We're going to look at the flags of the world that are painted on this wall. And we're going to finish our tea and our coffee. So, marhaba.
The time had come for Nigel and I to check out the sights for ourselves. We could hardly wait for our friendly and helpful guide, Ali, to finish helping us put on our traditional headdresses so that we could set off to explore the amazing and massive ancient Roman ruins of the city of Jeddah, which was built over 2,000 years ago. When we reached the ancient city, we ran into a band of drummers and bagpipers in this Roman amphitheater. They even invited us to join them for some singing, dancing, and hand clapping. When we come back, Nigel and I will demonstrate some important ball handling skills which will help you become the best player that you can be.
Today we're going to go over a very special skill set, turning with the ball. We're going to practice coming to the ball, taking a step or two toward the ball, and turning with the outside of our right foot or the outside of our left foot. We're also going to take an inside turn known as a Cruyff Turn.
And kids, it's very important that you pay attention because these are the moves that you need to possess in order to beat your teammate or the opposing team, whether it's in practice or in a game, to create that extra space. Remember, stay light on your toes and move those hips. It's almost like a dance. So pay attention as we show you the demos for turning with the ball. All right, Antonio, so come to the ball, check for it, turn. Now, kids, if you notice, he fakes one way and then he goes the other. Always coming towards the ball. Never stay flat-footed, right? Fake one way, pause for a second or two, and then go the other way. This helps you to create the room, elude your defender, right, by making them think that you're going one way. Notice it's with the outside of the foot, toes pointed down, ankles locked, and it's a guided motion, right? It's not a kick, it's not a flick out. Notice his hips also open up. Every time that he turns, his hip opens up. One more time. Turn. Good, right? Key element also, after he turns, look at the explosiveness. It's a burst of speed, right? This time that was between the legs with the Cruyff, and it's a burst of speed. Guided motion, you always want to keep that ball close to you because you never want it to get away, all right? Always keep it close to you. So after you make your move, you can get by your opponent, take that shot, make that pass, help your team out. Now you can also go between the legs, right, with the Cruyff. Same principles apply. Turn those hips, right? After you make your move, then you explode. Always explode. Always explode. Fake one way, guide that ball gently through, turn, and burst the speed, right? Always do that. Well done, and there you have it. So remember, practice at home, go out to your backyard, don't be afraid to try it. All right, now same thing, you're just going to use your thigh. Start by coming to the ball, guide that ball with the fleshy part of your leg, high up on the thigh, not the knee, and open the hip up. As you turn, make that drop step, and again, explode to go by your opponent. A sharp burst of speed. Don't stand still. Come to the ball, guide it with the thigh, and then you go in another direction. This way you eliminate having to take 5, 6, 7 touches, and you can elude your defender with just one quick touch and turn. So remember, practice at home and don't be afraid to try it in the backyard. One more time, turn, beat that defender. You can take that shot, make that pass, right? Make your team proud. Thanks, Antonio. All right, kids, now we're going to take your game to a higher level by turning with the chest. So once again, come to the ball, right? Turn, arms up. Now with your arms up, you protect the ball, right? And you also protect yourself. So when you turn, no one can knock you over. There is balance, and they can't get close to you to take the ball away. So you check to get that chest or that thigh, right, onto the ball, and then you turn quickly. All right, arms up, right, and you guide that ball. You can take a shot, you can make a pass, you can help your team out. So you notice the arms are up, he's always coming towards the ball, eyes always on it. And for the last one, have a blast, Antonio. Turn and hit. There you go. Boom!
This has got to be one of the most spectacular places on the planet. Not only is it old, it's ancient, but it's vast.
And apart from that, if you look at the streets that we're walking on, the columns alongside us, even in the background, the pillars and everything, it's so intricate, you wonder how an ancient society put something like this together. And what it really goes to show apart from this, like everything else in life, what you put in is what you're going to get out. They put a lot of work into building this. Now here we are, hundreds of years later. Everything is still standing, still weathering the elements, and still going strong. And this is what you want to get from everything in life. You put in the hard work, it's going to be there, it's going to last forever.
That's for sure. And I know the Romans came here thousands of years ago, and they built this as one of their largest outposts. It has an amphitheater, it has roads, it has a Colosseum that they say is a little more complex and complete than the Colosseum in Rome.
And the funny thing is, even though we're in the scorching hot sun, because of the design of everything, we're in here in the streets and the local wear, and it's so breezy, it is so cool. You cannot explain. So what do you say we go explore some more, Antonio?
All right. We're now on the outside of the Al-Rashid Cafe, and as you can hear behind me, there's a lot of bustling traffic, a lot of people moving around, and certainly a lot of people enjoying their coffee and tea on the outdoor balcony here at the Al-Rashid.
The walls of the exterior of this cafe are covered with flags of the different nations of people that have been to this place. If you want to come and see authentic Amman, this is where you definitely come.
Sounds like there's a lot to offer, there's a lot to see, so how about you take Tony and I to some other sites and show us what the city has to offer?
That's a very, very brilliant idea. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. Marhaba!
This is usually the place where you come down to get a bargain, or if you want something which you can't find in the normal shops, this is where you come. So if you want something original, something funky, this is where you come.
I noticed something also walking along. There are these little spots where it seems as though they mix perfume or cologne for you.
Yes.
How does
so
that
you
work?
can ask them, they have all different flavors, and you ask them that you want maybe a sweet flavor. So it's perfume by prescription, really.
Okay, good.
This real cool market is located in downtown Amman. Fresh fruit and vegetables are shipped in every day. In fact, we saw some of the biggest cabbages on the planet. I think they weighed about 10 pounds each. We wrapped up our spectacular visit to this amazing country by kicking it with a bunch of kids at the local field until the sun went down. Nigel had a blast, which is a good thing, because we all know that the most important thing to remember when playing soccer is to have fun.
Well, the sun has just gone down here in the city of Amman, and we've had a great time in the country of Jordan.
And kids, remember what you saw. Practice is going to help you get there. Different country, different language and everything, same sport, one purpose. Play together, win together.
If you want to know more about the Soccer Academy, log on to www.socceracademy.tv. That's www.socceracademy.tv.
And remember, score with soccer.